Hello everyone, how are you today? How was your weekend? How was your long break? Was it good? Did you get...
Hi, Miss.
Hello, Catherine.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, hello.
Was great, teacher.
Yeah, awesome. I hope you guys have rested a lot and are full of energy for this second week of the cycle. Okay, my dear friends, let me show you what's our agenda for today, what's the plan, and we can start. All right, here we are. This is our class 4 of this cycle 13 on our level B2.4. Okay, and today we are going to start the new unit, unit 9, which is about future. So this is our agenda. Okay, we will warm up our brains with a short exercise related to future forms. Then we will make some predictions in our Padlet, yeah, about different themes in the future: education, economics, yeah, the environment, etc. And then I will go, yes, with you through some vocabulary related to future developments. That way, you guys will understand the reading in a better way. The reading is about the shapes of things to come, also future predictions. Then we will have our time for practicing and discussing the topic, okay? And after the first block, you guys will study or review all the future forms in English, which is the grammar of this unit. Questions, comments, what are the things you want to say? We are starting our second week of 3 weeks that we have in this cycle. Okay, anything to say?
No, teacher.
Okay, Manuel. So let's go. This is our first and very, very short warm-up. You guys are going to organize the words to make one prediction, just one sentence, okay? And that's the way we are going to warm up our brains. Hello, Vanessa. Hello, Maria. And hi, Diego, the ones that wrote in the chat. Okay, and the rest of you, welcome to our second week. Let's practice, let's learn some English, and let's enjoy our second week of this cycle. Okay, let's start with our warm-up, then I will check the attendance. Okay, let me give you the link. Let's go. It is only one sentence, my friends, only one sentence. So please click on start. You can have the whole view here, like the whole screen. And organize those words to create one sentence, one prediction. Here we are. Okay, organize the words to make one prediction. How are you going to do it? By moving the words, yeah, dragging them. That's the way you do it. Tell me when you're done, and as soon as you're done, write the sentence in my private chat, okay? The prediction. Let's go. Okay, guys, keep going. I'm going to check out the attendance. Karen. Karen, hello. Not yet? Okay. Santiago.
Here, teacher.
Awesome. Kiara.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Jorge.
Hello, teacher.
Very good. Thank you, Jorge. Natalia.
Present.
Great. Diego.
Present, teacher.
All right. Manuela.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Jessica.
Present, teacher.
Awesome. Catherine. Catherine.
Teacher, present.
Hi, Mandy.
Teacher, present. Hi,
Thank
teacher.
you, Mandy. Okay, yes, Catherine. Thank you for writing. Okay. Marlon. No yet? Okay. Mandy said present. Manuel.
Hello, teacher. Present.
Okay, thank you, Manuel. Maria.
Present, teacher.
Great. And Vanessa.
Present, teacher.
Very good. Thank you, Vanessa. Okay, my dear friends, tell me, you guys finished your prediction? No one has written the sentence in the chat. So, what was the sentence? What was the prediction? Any of you? Guys? I know, it's because when you finish, it disappears, right? So maybe you don't have it there. Okay, but that's fine. That was just introduction about our topic. Yeah, because we are going to talk about future. Yeah. But we are not going to focus on grammar now. We are going to focus on grammar after the first block. Okay, now it's just like some vocabulary in order to understand the whole unit in a better way. So here I have some questions for you. Do you remember or have you ever heard people who said this, people who predicted this, who made these predictions in the past? Any idea? Let's start with the first one. Okay. Vanessa, can you read the first one, please? Just reading, don't worry. Here.
We okay. We will never make prediction maybe will never make or
Oh, thank you, Vanessa. I was just asking you to read. And for the whole group, have you ever heard about who said this? Who predicted this in the past? Any person? Any idea? Not really?
No, teacher.
Okay.
Teacher,
Bill. Oh, sorry, Manuela.
I'm gonna say that guy, but
Thank
okay.
you, Manuela. Oh, sorry, my mistake. Yeah, Bill Gates said that. At the end, when we finish reading the 5 predictions, you guys will give me an adjective for them. Yeah, because they all have something in common. Okay, the second one, Manuela. You can help me read, please.
Okay. A rocket will never be able to leave the Earth's atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Thank you. Any idea, boys and girls, for the person who said this?
A president, teacher.
President. Thank you, Manuela. Any other idea, boys and girls? And the New York Times predicted that. Okay, next one, Manuel, please.
There is not the slightest indication that nuclear energy will ever be obtainable.
Okay, thank you, Manuel. Any idea, boys and girls?
Oppenheimer.
Thank you, Santiago. Any other person who wants to share? Okay, and Albert Einstein says that. Okay, good. Thank you, Santiago. Can you read the next one, please? Santiago? Okay, so Catherine. Oh, sorry, are you? Okay, sorry, Santiago. Go ahead.
The cinema is little more than a fad. What audience really want to see is flesh and blood on the stage.
Mm-hmm. Any idea, boys and girls, who said that? A fad is related to something that is just like a tendency and then will disappear. You know, a fad is like when it is a trend, una moda, yeah? That's a fad. So, any idea? This guy, sorry, this one said that. And the last one, Diego.
Yes, teacher. It will be years, and now in my time, before a woman will lead the party or become prime minister.
Thank you, Diego. Who said that? Boys and girls.
Maybe Margaret.
Yes, Vanessa. You are right. Uh-huh. Yes, that's something that Margaret Thatcher said. A woman. And do you think it's nowadays true that no woman will lead the party or become prime minister? Have we ever heard? I mean, in the whole history of the world, a woman as prime minister? Boys and girls? Okay. So tell me, what do these predictions have in common? Why are they controversial or particular? Why? Any idea? Because they are failed predictions. You cannot say that none of these things have ever happened, at least one or two. Yeah? They are failed predictions, things that people in the past just assumed or predicted or said, yeah, but that we can find out, yeah, and it happens with the future. Yeah, you can make your predictions, but in some cases and in some situations, it can be unpredictable, right? That's why we say that when we are making predictions, there are not right or wrong things, okay? So it was just the introduction of our topic. Our topic is about describing future developments and talking about the future. I know that we have talked about the future before and we have discussed it and studied all the future forms, but now we are getting more vocabulary, yeah, and we are going to study specific things and areas, okay? And after the first block, you guys will go again over the whole future forms study we have, okay? So this is something that we are going to do together. This is my wall on the Padlet. Let me show it to you. And let me tell you what I want you to do. I would like you to work on any of these topics. So it means that we will have predictions about transport, diet, the environment, the media, and education, yeah, made by you, okay? So I'm going to divide the group, and in groups of 3, you guys will write some predictions about these topics. I mean, one assigned topic, the one that I gave you, okay? You guys are going to write your predictions in a very simple paragraph, and you will include a picture that represents your descriptions, okay? That's basically what I want you to do, because that's the introduction of our topic. So let me organize the groups. You can use any future form you want or you think is the appropriate one, yeah? It is more like based on how certain you are about that, yeah? Because maybe you are very sure about something and other people are not very sure, so you can play with the words. You can also use definitely, probably, maybe, yeah, the words that help you make emphasis on those predictions, okay? So here are the topics: transport, diet. Well, remember, with diet, it's not like when you are on a basis strict, you know, or restriction when you are eating, but more about the way we get our nutrients and the way you eat, you know, just for your own benefits. Could be for certain purposes, yeah? That's the whole thing about diet, yeah, related to food. The environment, oh sorry, the media and education. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, yeah, and it will be groups of 3. Questions about what you have to do before I send you there. Questions? No questions? Quiet people. Okay, so let me organize the groups and I will send you there and I will assign you your topic, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Here we are, groups of 3. Okay, let me give you the link. You guys can just discuss the information together, and when you have written your paragraph, you can post it there in the Padlet, and I always receive the notification that you are done. Once the whole group is done with their predictions, we are going to be together. I will share this with you, and we will read your predictions, okay? So first, I give you the link of the Padlet here. Just tell me that it works, please. I already let you share your screen as well. And now, please listen to the organization and distribution of the topics, okay? In our room 1 with Marlon, Santiago, and Jessica, you're going to talk about transport, okay? All things related to transportation. So room 1, transport. And that way you guys know that if you forget about your assigned topic, you go the same order as I wrote them, yeah? Transport, diet, environment, the media, and education, okay? Room 2 has diet. Diet, food, yeah? Okay. Room 3 has the environment. Okay, you can talk about natural resources, energy, whatever you want. Room number 4 has the media. We have talked about the media a lot in our classes. And the last one, which is also a very interesting and can be controversial, yeah, topic, is the media. That is for room number 5. Okay, my dear friends, questions before you go to your breakout rooms. What are the questions? Is the instruction clear? You guys have the link for posting your predictions, and that's it. Questions? Okay. It shouldn't take us a long time, okay? I will call you in 10 minutes. I will visit you, and you guys can call me if you need me, okay? Yes, Catherine. Uh-huh. Oh, sorry. What was the problem? Did I make a mistake? Diet, oh yeah, you are right. Rule 5, education. Yes, that was my mistake. Thank you, Diego and Catherine. Rule number 5, education. Yes, perfect. Let's go. Mandy, hello. Are you having any problems by going to your room? Mandy.
Teacher, I went to the break room.
Okay, thank you so much. Hello, Marlon. Are you having any problems by visiting your room?
Sorry, teacher, can you repeat?
Okay. Were you working on a room?
In room one, teacher, sorry.
Okay. Okay, Marlon. I will send you to room 1 again, okay?
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Perfect. Okay. Hello, Natalia. Natalia, what was your room? Who were you working
Hello,
with?
teacher. I lose my internet connection.
It's
I
okay.
remember that I was working with Diego.
Diego and Manuel, room
Yes.
2. Okay, I'm sending you there, okay?
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, boys and girls, thank you so much for writing your predictions. There is only one group who's missing to post their work, but let's start checking the ones that already did, yeah, and that way we can give them some time for finishing. Okay, let's start with our group one, who made some predictions about transport. I would like someone, please, who read. I mean, one member of the group, that would be okay. Who can start? Come on. Thank you.
Transport, we choose the most expected is that in no so far we sorry. I don't
Excuse me, that was my mistake. I was going to do this so you can read better. Okay, much better.
okay, thank you, teacher. The most expected is that no so far all the cars will be electric and maybe driven by an AI. This is due to the advance of the technology.
Mhm. Thank you.
Uh,
So maybe another person can help you read or you can finish, no problem.
okay. Okay. Great part of vehicles
Vehicles, yeah, vehicles.
will be moved with fuel cells hydrogen. The majority of public transportation around the world will be by subway, because this is the most economical and friendly with the environment. And finally, all the combustion engine will not be demand.
Okay, very good, very interesting. I think this is like a common theme you all may mention. Artificial intelligence. Okay, thank you. Now, our second group was due to talk about diet. So they also added a title. What will happen with people's diet? Okay, what will happen without the ED? Okay, who can help us read, please? Diego, Manuel, and Natalia. Who can do it?
I can do it, teacher.
Thank you. Give me a second, Manuel. Marlon, okay, I'm not sure who was working with Marlon, but can you please add your names here so when I'm checking, I don't miss them, please? Okay, as your classmates that they, put their names. Thank you. Okay, Manuel, go ahead.
In the next years, people will eat healthier to solve the problem of obesity, and changing to a plant-based diet will become more common in the future since people's bodies will be more sensitive to chemicals.
Very interesting. Let me just make a comment here. This is something I was discussing with my friends last week, and we were just talking about how different generations are showing their interest in getting, plants for eating. Because I see that the new generation is more likely to worry about eating healthy. Yeah. In the past, when I was a teenager, I didn't have the chance to know about it. Or maybe that was not like a tendency, I am avoiding sugar for my diet because of my family's, medical problems. Yeah, diabetes and all of them. But not because I have been taught about how important it is to have a balanced diet in your life. But I see this new generation having that. Yes, it's like there are some things that they are getting different from us, because when I was a kid, I never heard about it. I never heard about the importance of getting lots of water, avoiding sugar and fat, etc. Okay, thank you. Now let's continue to Catherine, Jorge, and Manuela. Let's go. Any of you can read, please.
Okay, Miss. Green hydrogen will be used in public transportation because it doesn't pollute, and this can be obtained from the electrolysis using rubber water or solar energy. And the second one, global warming will be hotter than previous years, And 3, by 2050, the sea level is projected to rise by about 30 centimeters, regardless of effort to reduce carbon emissions.
Thank you so much, guys. This is very, I don't know how, I mean, like, which adjective can I give to global warming? That is something we should worry about for sure. Okay, thank you, guys. Very good job. All of you have been working hard. Now let's listen to Karen, Vanessa, and Maria talking about education.
Education will become more personalized and technology driven. Only learning platform will allow people to study at their own pace and access a wide range of subjects. Virtual reality, VR, and augmented reality AR will play a significant role in education. Students can take virtual field trips to historical sites, explore complex scientific concepts in a three-dimensional space, or even immerse themselves in historical events, making learning more engaging and interactive. No person will attend a classroom because everything can be studied online.
Thank you so much, Maria. Yeah, this is something that was predicted in the past, and now we are living it. Well, but we also have still the other way, yeah, like studying in the campus and in the classrooms. But online education is now a reality. Yeah, it was supposed to be just because of the boom of the changes and tendencies after the pandemic, but now it's a reality and people got used to it, right? So maybe in the future, the actual classrooms will disappear. Okay, and I am missing one group. Let me just refresh my website to see if it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, what's wrong? We are missing the media. Who was in charge of it? What happened, guys? Let me see. Okay, give me a second. Let me check very quickly. The media was number 4, Mandy. And who was working with you, Mandy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Group number.
Teacher, I'm here.
Mandy, what happened with your post?
Teacher, we have problems because my partner and me are working yet, teacher.
Okay, so you guys
My
didn't
my
do it?
classmate. Yes, teacher.
Who was working with you? I thought there were 3. No, only 1 and 2. Okay, so please do it as soon as you have time, okay?
Yes, teacher. Thank you.
Okay, work on it. Okay, my dear friends, thank you for your predictions. Here we are. And now let's go to our reading and to see and contrast the information or predictions they made about the same topics we were discussing. Let's see how close were you from those thoughts. Here we are. This is Unit 9. In this unit, we will cover future forms, describing current trends, and we will also learn some phrases, yeah, common phrases with the word way. Okay, here we are. The shape of things to come. 10 future trends to look out for, big and small. All of these paragraphs have the topics you guys were discussing, yeah? So before we read them, let's analyze some new vocabulary that will be very helpful for you. Here we are. the shape of things to come. Some of them are words and some, well, all of them are words, of course, but I was going just to point out the word way in some of them. Yeah, like underway, pave the way forward, this way. Yeah, so you will find them a lot of times. Okay, let's start. To be set to, it means to do something. To be ready to be prepared, yeah? To be on the point of doing something. So it means that you are ready to do that, okay? For example, everything is set to blah, 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 okay? That is the meaning of to be set to. Okay, now let's listen to Natalia. Can you help me with underway, please? Underway.
Yes. Underway, in progress, happening now, preparation for the celebration are already underway.
Mm-hmm. That is the meaning underway. Yeah, something that is being done, something that is happening now, something that is in progress, okay, as the example here. Okay, thank you, Natalia. Mandy, oh, I'm not sure if you're busy. Can you help us with postures?
Yes, teacher. Poachers, people who steal animal from private land for food.
Yes, those are the postures. How would you say
Okay.
postures in Spanish, guys?
Maybe
Yes, a synonym of hunters, right? Cazadores.
okay. Yes.
Yeah. Is there any other characteristic to those people? Because they have a purpose, yeah? And it's like stealing it for food, not for fun. Yes? Okay. Catherine, to have the capacity to.
To have the capacity to, an individual's mentor of physical ability, aptitude, skill. He has the capacity to handle this job.
Yes, that you can do it. Thank you, Catherine. Okay, this way, in the manner described or suggested. Yeah, it's like, okay, let's work on this, let's do it this way. It's like, I already gave you an instruction and I am asking you to do it this or that way. Yeah, okay. Jorge, to fulfill your potential.
To fulfill your potential, to achieve as much as your natural ability makes possible, to achieve or complete successfully. He never really fulfilled his potential as a player.
Fulfilled, yeah, fulfill his potential as
Fulfilled.
a player. To achieve as much as your natural ability makes possible, so it is range over your potential, not compared to the others, okay? That's why it says to fulfill your potential. Okay, let's listen to Karen. Take off. I put here of an idea or a product or a project because you guys know take off with the plane, right? So it's basically the same, but we just adapted to the context. You know that when the plane takes off, it is when it does this, you know, it starts its flight, right? So it can also be applied or used with ideas, products, projects, yeah, when they become successful. Okay, go ahead, read, please. Karen, can you?
Yes, teacher.
Thank you.
And what word? Sorry.
Take off.
Take off. Of an idea, a product, etc. to become successful or popular very quickly or suddenly. The new magazine has really taken off. Her singing career took off after her TV appearance.
Thank you, Karen. So do you guys understand that? Yes, boys and girls?
No, teacher.
No, Diego?
No, teacher. Could you explain me?
Sure, for sure. Yeah. Okay. I was just trying to use the take off with the plane because it's the one that we usually use. But we can also use it for an idea when it becomes successful. Cuando despega o, how can I say? Well, maybe you guys can help me. Because, okay, with the plane, cuando el avión arranca, ¿sí? Despega, se dice take off. Si lo utilizamos con una idea, un producto, un proyecto, también es como cuando ya sale al éxito, ¿sí? Puede despegar esa idea. Pronto está atascado el proyecto y ya finalmente se convirtió en un éxito. Eso sería take off con una idea o un producto. La que usualmente tenemos siempre es con despegar, ¿sí? Que es con el avión. Pero se puede adaptar también a este contexto, ¿ok? That is to become successful, ¿ya? For example, her singing career took off after her TV appearance. Maybe she was not so popular before. She was not very recognized and famous before. And then when she appeared on TV, she could take off. Yes, so that is the meaning. Despegar, sobresalir, lanzarse al éxito. Okay, that's with the context of ideas, projects, products. Okay, thank you. Now let's listen to Manuel. Pave the way forward.
Pave the way for. Create the circumstances to enable something to happen or be done, to make it possible or easier for something or someone to follow.
Yes. So if you pave the way for something, is because you arrange it for something. You get it ready or you prepare it for something. Basically, what we say, arreglar el camino para algo, acomodar, allanar. Yeah, that is pave the way for. So you're saying, teacher, I'm paving the way for, I don't know, like presenting my my idea to the committee, something like that. Yeah, you are arranging everything, you are preparing everything. Okay, it's very, very, very similar to be underway. Yeah, because it is happening now, and in this way, when you pave the way forward, you are also making it happen. Okay, questions so far? Okay, the way forward. Santiago, please.
If you say that a particular type of action or development is the way forward, you approve or it because it is likely to lead to success. I have to read the samples.
Yes, please.
Okay. This new computer program is the way forward if we want to save our company.
Thank you, Santiago. I love that you guys now understand how it works. I put the examples in another color. Yeah, basically I put them in another type of letter and of course another color. Yes, so the way forward is the right way to do it. Is the correct thing to do. Yeah, we say, like, okay, let's analyze the vocabulary first, and this is the way forward to understand the reading. Because if I send you to read without giving you this, maybe it will be a little bit confusing. Yeah, so that's the way forward. So that's the right thing to do. Okay, questions about the way forward or the rest of the phrases? No questions? Okay, let's continue. Here we are. Jessica, priority queue. This is a funny word because it has lots of vowels, and sometimes when we don't know the word, we don't really know what to do and how to pronounce it. We get scared, but it's just like the letter Q and that's it. That's the whole thing. Okay, Jessica. Jessica, are you there? Okay, Kiara, you will help Jessica with this one, please.
On me, teacher?
Please.
Okay. Priority week.
Priority queue.
Priority queue. A priority queue is a type of queue that arranges elements based on their priority values.
Thank you, Jessica. Yeah. You guys understand what a queue is, right? Queue is very British because American English or American people call it line. Yes, like next in line when you are standing in a line waiting for something, especially for paying or like getting any service. That's the queue. So a priority queue means that they have some how can I say, like terms, yes, arranged by their values. Yeah, so if you pay more, you will get a faster service. It's like when we say in Spanish, una fila prioritaria. That would be the priority queue. And it depends on how you are getting the service. It could be online or it could be there in the actual place. Yeah. And it is based on the priority of the service you need, the priority of the money you pay, and other aspects to take into account. Yeah. We will find that in the reading, and it will explain us a little bit more. Calorific foods, foods with a lot of calories. You will find it like this. Okay, let's continue. Manuela, to flock, like the birds. Manuela? Okay, while Manuela gets ready, let's listen to, I think I already went to all of you, so I need to start again. Manuel.
Me, teacher, sorry.
Yes, please. To
Okay,
flock.
to flock. To move or come together in large numbers. Hundreds of people flock to the football match. Crowds of people flock to see the Picasso exhibition.
What would be to flock, boys and girls? Okay, Manuela, thank you. You will be ready for next one. Okay, thank you. To flock, to go there in groups, acudir, ir. Yeah? That's to flock. Okay, Manuela. Emerge.
To emerge, to appear by coming out or of something or out from behind something. She emerged from the sea blue with cold.
To appear. Yes. Thank you, Manuel. So called. You use so called to indicate that you think a word or expression used to describe someone or something is in fact wrong. Oh, I forgot to put this in different color to show that was the example. These are the facts that explode their so-called economic miracle. So-called can be in an ironic way, yeah? When you say el llamado tal cosa. No el llamado como sustantivo, no, sino el adjetivo, ¿sí? Como, ay, lo llamado moda, por ejemplo. Lo llamado, mira, yes, el llamado, ¿sí? Adjective. Do you understand? O como decimos nosotros en Colombia, lo que llaman tal cosa. Yes? That is so called. It acts as an adjective. Questions about it?
Teacher, so it's so called something?
Exactly, so called something because it's an adjective. Yes, Manuel. It's because when I translate to Spanish, el llamado sounds like a noun, like a theme, but no, it's how you describe something. I don't know, let's think about an example. Yeah, that is the so-called fast, el llamado ayuno, por ejemplo. Es como describimos algo, ¿sí? Lo que llaman tal cosa. That is so-called. Don't worry that when we are reading, you will find it and maybe understand it better. Battlefront, the line or sector in which armed forces engage in combat. The area where opponents meet or clash. What's that? El frente de batalla. That is something related to Star Wars with battlefronts. Have you ever heard it? Not really?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Catch on. To become popular or fashionable. It is to catch on. Change the face of. To change the face of history. Yeah, it means to transform, to revolutionize, to completely change. That is the change face of. Okay. Market forces, the economic factors affecting the price of, the demand for, and the availability of a commodity. Yeah, this commodity is like a product. Yeah, those are the market forces. Jorge, you read the last one, please. Economic growth.
Okay, economic growth means an increase in the quantity or quality of the many goods and services that people produce.
Yes. Okay, questions about the vocabulary. I think we are ready for checking it into context. That would be easy. What time is it? Okay. No questions? Okay. Let's check how they use those words, in which context, and that way we can understand it better. Describing future developments. You already made your predictions about this. Yeah, now we are going to compare what you guys said, yeah, to what these people wrote about those topics, okay? Before that, here we have some sentences that use the words we were analyzing, so let's try to see if we understand them. I think this could transform our lives in certain ways. When we say in certain ways, it means in a manner, right? It's unlikely to catch on in the long term. What is to catch on that I already told you? So it is not probable to
Become popular.
Exactly, to become popular. Thank you, Jorge. This is already happening, and I think it will gain more and more in popularity. So it's like the similar thing of catch on, yeah? It's interesting, but I don't think it will ever become a reality. What's going on in the chat? Okay, the page of the book is 86. Thank you for the question. 86. I think this will emerge as an important trend. So it will appear. It will become, yeah? Let's try to underline the vocabulary we already discussed, but in this context, okay? Certain ways, popularity to catch on. Okay. I don't think this will be sustainable in the long term. It depends on the market forces. So those aspects that make the changes of the products, right? I think this will meet with a lot of resistance. Okay. Now let's read. Let's check out the vocabulary. There are some words we need to understand here. Okay? And that way we can understand it better. You guys are going to read because this is kind of long and listening to your teacher will be so boring. You guys will get asleep. So, who starts with the first one? Okay, I will do it and then you. Unnamed flying vehicles or drones costing just a few £100s are set to become part of our everyday life in the next few years. So if I say that these are set to, what is the meaning of the first sentence or the first part of the paragraph? That they are being prepared, that they are in progress, that there are people working on those things to become a reality, yeah, to be part of us. Actually, I think that this will be sooner than longer because I don't think that the book was created last year. Yeah, so these predictions were made like, let's say 10 years ago or more. Yeah, so these kind of vehicles are said to become part of our everyday life. in the next few years. They are being imposed, they are being prepared. Okay. Plans are underway to use drones equipped with high-definition video cameras for tasks ranging from delivering takeaway meals and parcels to tracking and deterring illegal poachers of rare species such as rhinos and tigers. Again, plans are underway. What's the meaning of it? Guys, if plans are underway?
In progress.
Exactly, thank you, Diego. So they are in progress. People working on that, yeah? They're being prepared, yes? Anything you don't understand here? Well, basically, when you use this word, ranging, it's because you are mentioning different things, yeah? Like they say, to use drones equipped with high definition video cameras for tags, and then you say ranging means like varying, tareas que van desde tal cosa a tal otra, tareas que van, y la palabra ranging hace como la introducción, ¿sí? A toda la variedad que hay. Entonces, tareas que van desde entregar esto, desde entregar esos paquetes, ¿sí? O los domicilios de las comidas hasta persuadir, that is the sharing, persuadir a los cazadores furtivos, ¿sí? Que no lo hagan, que no casen a los rinocerontes y los tigres, okay? That is like the whole idea, yeah? To tracking and deterring. To deter is to encourage someone not to do something. Disuadir, no persuadir, disuadir, that is to make you stop thinking or doing that. Okay, cool. Now, who's reading the second one? About robots. Oof, robots is a very controversial topic because lots of people are afraid of being replaced by robots. Thank you, Diego. Go ahead.
Okay, robots could soon have the capacity to read new articles, generating stories from online data, headlines, statistics, and tweets with no human's input required. It is estimated that up to 20% of all new content could be written by robot writers. Football reports have already been successfully generated in this way.
Thank you, Diego. I think this is part of our reality. We were discussing with in the teacher's room about how we can, deter this word, deter students not to use ChatGPT or other helpers in, in the media, in the websites, everything that you can access. And it's so hard, yeah? And it will be so time consuming for teachers, to try to just look if you guys are doing your job or are using artificial intelligence for it. So I totally agree with this. This is becoming part of our reality. Any comments, new vocabulary here? Anything to explain? No, guys? Remember that, of course, I'm here for explaining whatever you guys are adopting of, okay? Thank you, Diego. Now let's continue. So far, who can read number 3? Let's go, guys.
Yes, teacher.
Thank you,
So far, they have been slow to fulfill their potential, but it is predicted that in the next 5 to 10 years, the sale of electric vehicles will take off, and that by 2020, more than 45 million electric bicycles, cars, and buses will be sold annually. This, in turn, will pave the way for new concepts such as pay by the kilometer, motoring, and so-called smart cars will offer the option of hands-free driving, moving autonomously through modern cities.
Thank you so much, Manuela. Okay, again, wait a second. What's going on in the chat? Oh, thank you, Jorge. Oh, thank you, Diego. Maybe soon they will know. Yeah. The more common, the easier to use. Yeah, because the more common, the more explanation we can get. Yeah, but when now that is very new, so it is a little bit like in a secret way. But you are right. These days, not all of us know how to work with them, but later, as soon as they become more famous, more common, yeah, and with easier access, it will be very easy for all of us. Thank you. Thank you for your interventions and comments. So let's go back here. Fulfill their potential, you know, like we already explained, take off to be successful, to start working. Like, okay, next 5 to 10 years, the sale of electric vehicles will take off. It will be successful. What else? This in turn will pave the way forward. So we'll arrange the things. Yeah, we'll get that ready for, yeah, for new concepts such as pay by the kilometer. It is something that they have in other countries, not here, because renting a car is not very common in Colombia, but in other places where you rent a car, you can be charged by the gas or the fuel you spent, yeah? And that's the other way, pay by the kilometer. So they will check how many kilometers you use your car for, and that way you will be charged, yeah? What else? And so-called small cars will offer the options of hands-free driving, so with machines and engines, yeah? You don't have to use your hands because everything will be done by the car. But of course, you know that for having this, we need like new rails and smart roads as well. So in Colombia, we are very far away from having this. Okay, next. Who can read the next one, please? Come on, guys. Practice your pronunciation. Thank you, Santiago.
Number 4, true?
Yeah.
Okay, a new product has been patented that could revolutionize the way you eat. Breathable
Breathable food from breathe.
breathable food.
Thank you.
Breathable food. The idea is that you inhale calorific foods such as chocolate from a lipstick sized and enabling you to enjoy much of the flavor without consuming any of the calories.
My goodness, this is crazy. Imagine you guys are inhaling food.
I wouldn't like it.
No, that's crazy. I don't really like that idea. Well, I know we have to be very responsible with the food.
It is
we
very
eat.
delicious.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, Santiago, I agree with you. Yeah, so it will be like, I don't know, like kind of a punishment because you are inhaling and getting those flavors, but you are not really tasting them. So it's like, oh, crazy. And I think that the purpose of having this is just because people do not want to get obese or do not want to get any diseases that we can get from food, but not because of the food itself, but more because of the processes the food goes through. So it is just telling us that everything in the future will be bad for our bodies. And if you don't want to get any disease, you need to inhale the food, sorry. Breathable food, crazy. What's going on in the chat? No calories. Yeah, Manuela. Diego thinks it will be perfect. Why, Diego? Because you don't get the calories?
Yes, teacher, because you don't increase your head.
Yeah. So, okay, I understand, and that is the easy way, but it would be easier and healthier if they do not get food
That
through
wouldn't
those
sadly.
processes.
That
Yeah.
wouldn't be sadly.
So,
Because no matter from where do you get the calories, you are increase your weight if you get so much of them.
yeah. So I think that is the easy solution to a bigger problem that is the processed food. As Manuel, I think that is your project topic, right? So it's like so boring. Okay, thank you guys. Next one. After decades, who can read? Come on, guys.
Me, teacher.
Thank you, Martin.
5 years. After decades in which jeep air travel has seemed to be the way forward, the next decade or two will see the rise of global high-speed rail networks connecting not just cities, but continents. Huge infrastructure projects could make rail travel between Europa and China or Moscow and the Middle East are a possibility as rail in how do you say increasingly
Increasingly.
increasingly becomes a driver of economic growth.
Thank you so much, Marlon. Yeah, I think this is very accurate and appropriate, and it will be very good. Yeah, because if they build huge infrastructure, it will be easier to connect countries and continents. So it's totally appropriate. I like it. After decades in which cheap air travel has seemed to be the way forward, so it means like it has seemed to be the correct thing to do, the best way to do it, the best way to travel. Remember the way forward, lo correcto, lo mejor, lo que se debe hacer, yeah? The way forward. So they are planning to just create rails, yeah, which will connect places to places. Interesting. Okay. Priority quicking, a concept already familiar if you travel with budget airlines, could soon change the face of the service industry. What is could change the face? What is change the face, guys? It means that that idea could transform or change the history of that, yeah? The idea is that you pay extra to save time, allowing you to use a faster motorway lane or jump to the front of the queue. Yeah, we are talking about to the front of the line. In a theme park, for example, and effectively creating two tiers of service. Tiers here, two levels of services, two kinds. See, dos niveles de servicio. I don't like that idea because what about people who cannot afford it? If you cannot pay for it, so you have to wait until the end, and that will be not fair because you are waiting there, but then, I don't know, Manuel, who has that service, comes in front of you and even in front of the queue. Yeah, so I think it will then be fair. What do you think, guys? Do you like the idea of priority queuing? Maybe you said yes, teacher, because if I have the way to pay for it, I would use it. Of course we would, but it wouldn't be fair for, you know, other people. Well, a lot of things to discuss. Okay, another student to read the next one, please. Thank you, Catherine.
The global middle class, interconnected by a massive boom in the internet use and mobile devices, is said to increase to some 5 billion by 2020. Astonishingly, between 2006 and 2012, the number of university-educated people in the world increased from 1% to 7%, due to a huge expansion of higher education in China and India.
Thank you, Catherine. Okay, they're talking about education, and they are basically telling us that because of the internet, yeah, the massive boom is like boom, yeah, something that happened suddenly in a very, very massive way. Yeah, that's a boom. Because of the internet, a lot of people are getting access to education, which is very good. Yeah. What's going on in the chat? Only if you can pay for it. Yes, Diego, for sure. I agree with you. Yeah. Okay. Questions about 7, that is about education. It is also showing us good statistics about people who got access to education, yeah, in between these years. Okay, it increased, which is good. Okay, let's continue. Next person. Come on, guys, we are about to finish. Let's do it. Thank you, Manuel.
Global consumer demand will have a huge impact on natural resources like water, meaning that big companies such as Soft drinks manufacturers will have little choice but to adapt and invest in greener options. Sustainability will simply become smart business.
Wow, that's a very, very positive prediction, but I don't think that will be that way. What do you think, guys? Do you think that will become greener or that we will definitely destroy the earth? Greener is the only way forward. At this point, if you can check global warming and all its consequences, I think that becoming greener is the only way forward. You know, remember, way forward is the right thing to do, is the correct thing. Because if we do not stop acting like we are, this is going to be the end very soon. And this prediction is very positive. They say that they won't have any other way just to invest in greener options. That would be good. Thank you, Manuel. Okay, let me see who's... Yes, Jorge, for sure. They just care about money. They don't care about us. Okay, yeah, okay. Number 9. Next person, please. Come on, guys.
Me,
Thank
teacher.
you.
Is number 8? Sorry.
9.
Okay. As new markets and opportunities in China and India emerge, it is expected that educated professionals from Europe and the USA will flock to Asia in what some call a reverse brain drain. A reverse brain drain.
Remember that we discussed about brain drain, guys? When people who are very talented go to another place because they do not
abroad.
get, they go abroad, yeah. Es una fuga de talentos, yeah. So
yes,
they move to get new and better opportunities, of course, yeah. And that's the way the word here, flock. That is that they go in big groups to another place. Okay, good, interesting. And now the last one. Last person. My dear friends.
Me.
Thank you.
Cyber wars fought by cyber soldiers may sound like fantasy, but military experts around the world said that these science fiction scenarios it's likely to become a reality. This so-called fifth battlefront, alongside land, sea, air, and space, will center around the control of information and will mainly involve espionage and hacking.
Yes, thank you so much, Karen. Do you understand now here this so-called in a better way? El llamado frente de batalla, el llamado, es como lo que llaman tal cosa. That is so-called. Yeah, el llamado frente de batalla. This is basically talking about cyber wars, but because of the powerful people. I don't think we have access to it or we can even be part of a battlefront with this. No, it has to be, you know, for powerful countries. Yeah, they have access to all the information we provide in the social media and even to the one that we do not provide. Yeah, they spy us. That's a reality. Maybe it was a taboo in the past and now it's just a reality. We don't really have privacy. That's what we think. But what really happens is that we are not as important as the other people who maybe they need to control. Of course, we are controlled, yeah, but they care more about other people's privacy. Okay, my dear friends, that's a very interesting text because I know you guys have already talked about predictions in the future, but not as this vocabulary. Facebook has a big problem. Yes, Manuel. And you know what? It's even worse than it's not now Facebook itself because Facebook is also Instagram and WhatsApp. They belong to the same owner. So we don't have any way to escape. Yes, Diego, we don't. Well, okay. Well, but of course we still can control some information that can be even, how can I say, not very visible, and that way we protect our lives, especially when we are talking about very, very dangerous people, yeah, like the ones who are seekers for children. Yeah, we need to teach our children not to provide all of that information, because there are lots of people behind those screens looking for them. Well, for us, for everybody. Okay, let's go to this one. Now that we understood the vocabulary, we can discuss this. You guys are going to tell me same or different meaning to this pair of phrases. This is the information we found in the text, and this is the information we already analyzed together. So if I say become a reality and meet with resistance, is the same? The same, no, teacher, that's different. Here we are. Look, that's different. What is meet with resistance? Guys, can you explain that? What is meet with resistance? Any idea?
Like found difficult to be or emerge.
Sorry, Santiago, again, excuse me.
Like find difficult to emerge.
Okay. I don't really think that. If you meet with resistance, it's because you don't like that you are showing disapproval, or you are showing that you dislike that. So basically, it's like being the opposition, yeah? To be opposite to that plan, that is meet with resistance, okay? That is the meaning. So that's why these two are totally different. Now, gain in popularity and catch on. You said, yes, teacher, that's the same. And you explained that catch on means to become popular. Yeah. So these two are the same. Now, here we are for us. Emerge and adapt. Emerge, adapt. Similar or different?
Different.
Different.
Yes.
Different, teacher.
You guys are right. That's different. To emerge is to appear. Adapt is to be flexible to the conditions, not to complain about what you are living or doing. Yes, that's adaptability. Okay, a massive boom, a huge expansion. The same?
Similar.
It's the same.
Yes, the same. It's similar. Yeah, the same, similar. A massive boom or a huge expansion is basically that. The same. Perfect. Have a huge impact on. Change the face of. The same or different?
Similar, teacher. Yes.
Yes, very
Same.
good. Similar. Jorge, I'm not sure what you sent us. I think I can see the picture. Is that a picture, an image? Thank you, but I couldn't see it. Yes, that's the same. If something has a huge impact on something, it's because it changes the face of that. It transforms it. Natural resources, infrastructure.
It's different, teacher.
Different, of course. Pave the way for and be underway.
Similar?
Yes, thank you, Catherine. It's similar. It's basically the same, because if you pave the way for, you prepare that to become real. You prepare the way for doing it. You arrange everything for doing that, and be underway is also similar. Okay, similar because it is also in progress. It's being done. Market forces, economic growth. Market forces, economic growth.
Similar?
Is it similar or different, guys?
Different.
That's
Similar,
different,
but
that's different. But let's go back to the explanation I gave you, because it is very related to economics. Market forces, the economic factors affecting the price of, the demand for, and the availability of a commodity or a product. Economic growth means an increase in the quantity or quality of the many goods and services that people produce. So they are different. Okay? Good. Now, let's go back. Okay, in 5 minutes, we cannot really work on that. But maybe we can work on this one. The plan was to work on this, but maybe we can do it tomorrow. Don't worry. So maybe let's look on this. This is the verb, this is the noun, and this is the adjective. Basically, we are missing these words. So if you can think of them, it will be very good. Verb, noun, and adjective. Okay, start thinking about them. I can do the first one with you, and maybe the other ones can be for homework. Let me see what's going on in the chat. No, Jorge, because we just have like 4 minutes for it. So it is not worth it to send you to the room. I send you to the room, that will be 1 minute. Then back 2 minutes, and then 2 minutes for working. So boom is the verb. The noun is also boom, and the adjective is booming. Let me write it here. It sounds kind of fun, but it is the word. Booming. Okay, help me think about the other one. Immerse is the verb. What is the noun? Anything? What would be the noun for immerse? Okay.
Emerged.
Yeah, which one?
Emerged, like with ed. Maybe?
No.
No.
Emergence. And the verb? Emerging. Emerging. Emerging with ing. Okay. Now, the verb for expansion.
Expand.
Yes, very good. When it expands, then we have expansion, and then the adjective, the expanding. Okay, the expanding use of the internet, for example. Yeah. Okay, let's do it together and we finish. We don't have a verb for potential. We don't. But we have an adjective. Which one? This is one of the adjectives that may seem like an adverb, but it's not. Potentially. That is the adjective. Potentially. And that is an adjective, not an adverb, because remember that most of the adverbs have this suffix. Okay, potentially. Revolutionize, which is the verb, to revolutionize something. Yes, Jorge, thank you so much for your noun. That is revolution. Perfect. And what is the adjective?
Revolutionary.
Very good, Manuel. Revolutionary. Yes. Good. Okay. What's the noun for sustainability? To sustain. To sustain. Then sustainability, that is a noun. And what's the adjective? Let me see. Someone typing in.
Sustainable.
Very good. Sustainable. Thank you. I'm going to copy Jorge's answer here. Thank you. Perfect. Sustainable. Okay. My dear friends, this is the end of our first part of this unit 9. This was just the introduction. Teacher Laura will go through the future forms, explanation and practice with you. Yeah. And we did not have time for doing this one, but maybe that's something we will do tomorrow. Questions? Comments? Anything?
No questions. No, teacher.
Okay. Have a good night. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye-bye. Take care.
Thank you, teacher. Bye.
Okay, my pleasure.
Thank you,
Bye,
teacher.
guys.
Bye.
Mandy, do not forget to register your predictions in the wall, okay? That's something I check. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Teacher, good night. Thank you so much.
Good night, teacher.
Thank you, Manuela. Bye-bye, Jorge.